condemning what they described as a hasty and unconstitutional declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State and a coup attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A coalition of concerned Ijaw stakeholders in the FCT and northern Nigeria have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to review his actions against the Ijaw people. At a press conference in Abuja on Tuesday, leader of the group, Rosemary John Odone, accused President Tinubu of trying to force the elected governor, Sim Fubara, and other state officials to decamp to APC in an attempt to make Nigeria a one-party dictatorship in order to enforce his return to office for a second term at all cost. Rosemary John Odone therefore called on the international community, particularly all Democrats, to take urgent steps to free the people of Nigeria from the emerging despotic regime of President Tinubu. Clevy News' Imefon Okon has the details.
The coalition of concerned Ijaw stakeholders in FCT and northern Nigeria said the situation in Rivers State is grave and has the potential of making the people resort to self-help if the president is not stopped. The Ijaw people are asking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to review his actions.
We are calling on the international bodies because now he has declared a state of emergency. That is to tell you he has paralyzed every structure in the state. And also trying to now shift the blame to Fubara. How did the crisis started? Where is Wike in all of this problem? Is Fubara going to bear the brunt of it all and Wike will be working as a free man? Ijaw people has always bear the brunt of all the crisis, even in the Niger Delta region. Oil pipeline blown up. Did it happen in an Ijaw territory? Who blow it up? I tell you for free. Quote me, is Wike. It's orchestrated. It is pre-planned before even it happened. Yes. Because in his media chat, he made it clear. He said they will blow up pipeline. Is it only them that have monopoly of blowing up pipeline? Did he not say that? Yes. So how come the pipeline went off if it wasn't pre-planned or orchestrated? So we call on Mr. President to review his actions taken against the Ijaw people. Alame Seya was wrongly impeached just like in a movement like this. And today is the turn of Fubara. Are they saying that the Ijaw people are not good for governance? So can we be laying the goods, the egg that lays the goods, and they will be sidelined from milking from the federation account? In the first, Fubara allocation was seized from Fubara. Who dare them? Who dare Wike? How big is Wike? How big is he? Who made Wike? And I asked again, who made Wike? And Ijaw made Wike. Today, does he have respect for President Goodluck Jonathan? No. Does he have respect for Dime Bifaka, who held his hand and took him to Peter Odili? Does he respect her? No. And does Wike need respect? No. So I asked again, who is Wike? Wike telling us that Sawana is for our gods. Thunder should fire Ijaw. Thunder will continue to fire Wike.
Describing the president's action as a rape of democracy, the Ijaw stakeholders called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to set the region on fire. They also asked the president to call the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, to order.
It's political. Because looking at the Constitution said a state of emergency can only be declared when the state is no longer ungovernable. Yes. The question is, under Sim Fubara, is Rivers State ungovernable? No! There are states in Nigeria where mass killings takes place. Yes. In Benue State, we see the number of people that are killed every day. In Imo State, the killings that are going on there, as a matter of fact, the military is dropping bombs from fighter jets in Imo State. How come they've not declared state of emergency in those states? For so many years, our region was in conflict. It took the intervention of the government of late President Yaradua to bring back peace and stability to the Niger Delta. Mr. President, do not set our region on fire.
My president, our father, our leader, don't listen to wrong advice. And I will tell you as our father that the people who are advising you are planning to bring you down for your 2027 election. What the Ijaw nation will not take, And what the Ijaw nation will not tolerate is for one man to stand up in his right senses, as it may seem, to spit on the grave of our ancestors. The Ijaw nation will never tolerate that. The Ijaw nation will never tolerate one man, one single man that the Ijaw nation spoon-fed, gave him life to breathe, gave him all it takes to become who he is today, to come and spit on the grave of our ancestors. We fear no evil. The Ijaw man fears no evil. We will rebel. We will go against it by every means necessary. Mr. President, please kindly call the Minister of FCT to order.
I would like to take us back and then let us think about this critically. Because in my opinion, this is about the sovereignty of Rivers State. First of all, I will ask this question. What is the issue between the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, and Sim Fubara? It is an issue whereby they have come together. The Minister of FCT, as a godfather, has come to discuss how to divide our collective patrimony as Rivers people. How we are going to share Rivers money. Is that a democratic way of life? No. That is not democracy. So when Sim Fubara has refused on those terms, it has degenerated to what we have right now today in Rivers State, whereby the president has come and openly taken a side. I will tell Mr. President that, Mr. President, we are losing trust in your leadership.
The network of Ijaw pressure groups and law-abiding citizens are calling on the international community, particularly all Democrats, to take urgent steps to free the people of Nigeria from the emerging autocratic regime bent on undermining Nigeria's democracy. Imefonokun reporting for Clever News.